Hello, I'm Adam Williams, Partner and Head of Immigration at DMH Stallard. DMH Stallard is recognised by legal directories as one of the leading practices advising on both private and corporate immigration. In this brief video, I'm going to talk to you about the sponsorship duties and responsibilities. If you become a work visa sponsor, then your responsibilities go beyond just applying for the licence and paying for the fees and charges that apply to the Home Office when you need to. There's a large amount of sponsor guidance that you're expected to comply with if you're going to be allowed to continue to have the privilege of being a sponsor of work visas. I just want to touch on a few of those examples today to give you a taster of what's involved. Firstly, I wanted to talk about reporting. This is one of the areas where there's very often, or if there are any compliance issues, we'll often find it's in this area. Reporting requirements apply to both the sponsor organisation and its sponsored migrants, and often there's a very short timescale in which you are required to report the change to the Home Office through your portal. So in relation to individual migrant circumstances, that's usually 10 working days. So it's very important you have a system in place where individuals that are working with or line managing sponsored workers understand what the relevant changes of circumstances are, spot them when they arise, and report them to either you or to us if we're your level 1 user to report changes so that they can be reported to the Home Office in a timely fashion. That links into a more general concept of having adequate HR systems in place. So procedures and teams who understand their responsibilities around sponsor licensing, record keeping and personnel files that are up to date, and systems that allow you to comply with your duties. And we often spend time just testing with clients those systems to make sure that they're fit for sponsorship and adapt to the sponsorship environment. There's also record keeping. There's a lot of guidance in the sponsor guidance about the prescribed records that you need to keep for your sponsored migrants, and they go beyond what's required of a non-sponsored worker. So it's really important you understand those and make sure that you've got some regular method of ensuring your records are up to date. I also want to talk about compliance with the law. The Home Office guidance says that if you want to be a sponsor, you need to comply not just with sponsor licensing duties, but also the requirements of other relevant employment laws. So you would need to ensure, for example, that you're paying national minimum wage to all your workers, because if you're not, that could flow into a removal of your licence because you're not a genuine or trustworthy employer. So there's lots to work through, and if you're a sponsor who's already got a licence and you need to review and make sure you're fully up to speed with your requirements and have the right systems in place, or you're looking to become a sponsor and you need support on exactly how you set up the right systems, do get in touch with the team.